I hope things get better. I really do. I hope I get this job. I hope this meeting goes well. I hope that this person doesn't show up to work today so I can just get on with my day. And this is something that I hear people saying a lot of, and especially just last night I was just on a call with somebody, and saying everything's going to be fine. Don't worry about it. It's going to be cool. And he's like, "Oh, I hope so." And I said, "Well, just try and prevent yourself from actually using that word while you're in that low mood, because when you're hoping for something, it's a state of wanting something. It's a state of lack, of not having. And it's good to have hope, but what I would always be careful of is what mood are you in when you're having hope? Because if you're hoping things are going to get better and you're in a low mood, your mind can't process that in a positive way. If you ask someone, like, what are you actually seeing when you're thinking about that? They don't really see anything. It's like, I don't know, I just can't see it. So it's just kind of like it's got no substance behind it. And worst case scenario is that the low mood now is attaching into the word hope. So hope is a form of anticipation. It's you can anticipate good things or you can anticipate bad things. So my advice, if you could take something away from this video, if I can just help you to kind of start to do what all my videos are doing, uncomplicate your life and get you back to just being quiet in your mind and being interactive with what's in front of you. Not reactive, but interactive. So when you're saying that you hope things are going to get better, it's anticipation. First thing I would say is start learning from these videos how to let go of being in that hell. When you're feeling shit, you're just in hell. And you're trying to bring that positive stuff into hell with you. I want to have something positive, but you're in that low mood and it's getting colored with this horrible feeling. And it's I would never work with someone on something positive when they're in a low mood. First thing I do is I change their mood first, and then we think about the positive thing, and I word the two of them together. So if you're thinking about something in the future that's going to get better, presupposes that you're not happy now. And that can be counterproductive on happiness. And I'm not like against making goals or plans. Making goals, it's not the goal that I'm concerned about. It's more like, what mood are you in when you're creating the goal? Because that's the energy that you're going to be using in the space between now and then. And the quality of what you get out the other end is going to be much different if you're in a low mood and you're going to wait till I get there, then I can be happy. I hope this works out. I hope things are going to get better. And living in that hope, it's not really good. It's trying to understand, how can I change how I feel now, and then put a marker out there in the future and say, I'm going to go in that direction. But how do I feel? How do I make myself feel good in the space between and now and then? Because what you get out the other end is going to be much better then. So if you listen to people that are struggling and they're stuck, they're just constantly in the state of want. And wanting is a state of not having. It's a state of poverty. Wanting to be happy means you're not happy. Wanting to be successful automatically presupposes you're not. And that's the energy that you're operating from. So to change how somebody feels about their job, you don't change the job, you change how they feel first. And then you get them to think about the job, and they'll either, realize the job ain't so bad, or they might realize, what, I'm out of here. This job is shit. Now that I'm feeling better, I can make clearer decisions, And if you're feeling better, maybe you're like, this job ain't so bad, actually. It wasn't the job. It was how I was feeling in the job, And I was hoping things were going to get better, which means you're putting happiness outside of you, and happiness comes from you, not to you. So as best you can, try not to just use that word hope when you're in a low mood. See, can you fake it and get yourself into a better mood first, and then think about how you want to be. And that thinking how you want to be is only a tool that you're using to store up feelings now. It's getting yourself to be how you want to be now, and not looking for a quick fix outside and thinking that, I'm going to wait. When I get there, then it's going to feel better. And then in the meantime, you're kind of practicing being unhappy, So these videos are just all getting to the point where I hope that they start to get you to stop doing the things that are causing you to feel bad and not trying to do more stuff, So as best you can, just try not use those words, and kind of watch the other videos around this that are kind of getting you to just let go of trying to figure things out, trying to know why, thinking about how you could be happier in the future if you'd done things differently, and how you were in the past, because that's all where the torment is. It's leaving the present moment and either going, Future, past, future, past, future, past, future, past. That's where people that are unhappy or spend most of their time in the future, past, future, past. They're never really present. And I don't know if you've ever tried to spend time with someone that's not present. They're usually not in a good mood, or they're just vacant. They're just kind of just sitting there and they're just miles away. So it's being able to stay present, do less, let your body and your mind just naturally adapt to the present moment, and it'll start to feel better in peace. And then when you're feeling that peace, then think about what you want to do in the next moment while you're going in that direction called the future. And it's not about planning goals, but thinking, what mood are you in when you're planning goals, when you're planning to be happy, or when you're hoping. So I hope these videos kind of help you to shed a little bit of light on what not to do instead of trying to do more. Just start trying to do less, but still keep in mind that, you know, you can still use all the other stuff to educate yourself and help you to transform how you feel on purpose if you want. It's not like you have to do either this or that. Just understanding a little bit more, not only about what to do, but what you shouldn't be doing. Sometimes it's what you don't do that can help.